For further analysis, we're joined from Ramallah by Mr. Ahmed Fattouh, a Fatah movement spokesperson. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Firstly, let's start off by asking, now Trump declared that both Israel and Hamas have signed off on the first phase of this 20-point plan, with all the detainees to be released soon, and the Israeli forces are meant to pull back to the yellow line. What leverage really remains to ensure the Israelis abide by this pullback? And of course, congratulations to every Palestinian out there that the ceasefire hopefully will go through.
Thank you. And it is a historical moment after 2 years of genocide, of enduring this mass murder, mass ethnic cleansing, the starvation, all forms of barbarity and cruelty at the hands of the Israeli occupation. Finally, the Palestinians in Gaza are sleeping, for peace for the first time, without horror, without fear. And we hope that this time it will be perpetual, this time it will be lasting peace, and will be guaranteed and ensured by the United States not to be violated by the Israeli occupation like the first one in January. What assurance we have is the international community, is the United States, is President Trump, to ensure that Israel abide with this peace plan. And with the hostages swap, I believe that will remove all pretext from the Israeli occupation to prolong this war any further, because at that stage, if they go back to war, it will be only for the sake of killing and occupying Palestine, which is totally rejected by the international community. So that excuse that Netanyahu used and squeezed for the last 2 years, the excuse of hostages, while his aim was the mass killing and mass transportation of Palestinians outside Gaza, failed. Now he has no more options but to listen and to abide by the word. And we hope that President Trump will be a guarantor for this deal and to go forward into a lasting peace that would be based on the two-state solution.
Yes. Well, Trump also said on his Truth Social post earlier that he basically announced that the deal is done and all parties will, quote, be treated fairly. Do you think that this bothers Netanyahu to think that this may mean that the U.S. does not necessarily prioritize Israeli need to further continue this war?
Well, I believe peace in total bothers Netanyahu. Netanyahu is a man of war, a man of occupation, a man of settler expansion, colonialism. We have heard his approaches, his speeches, his ideologies. He's after a greater Israel. He said it clearly. So he was planning for an endless war. But of course, the United States cannot support this endlessly. And what Trump said in his statement actually insinuate that this is the time that we also recognize the Palestinian people's rights, because we have to be very honest with ourselves. We have to be sincere. If we are seeking a lasting peace, two parties of this peace deal must have their rights. It cannot be taken when one part has all the rights and the other don't. So if there is a request for a perpetual peace, that means the Palestinians must gain their independence and freedom on the 1967 borders. So I believe Trump maybe has finally listened and was careful and by the international community and our partners to go further into an actual peace that's based on the international resolution, that's based on justice, that's based on the reasonable diplomacy we had in order to go forward. Because if he wants to go after Netanyahu plan, it's going to be always destruction. He has give him multiple months, 8 months, I believe, since the last break to ceasefire that Netanyahu did. He asked for a few months to finish the job, but his job is endless. His job is to finish the Palestinian people, and that is unacceptable and unachievable because the Palestinian people are steadfast and unremovable from their lands.